Hello, my friend. In today's video, we are on day 4 in our video series, How to Make $100 a Day Online Step by Step. And you can see I'm on my YouTube channel right now. And what I want to point out, if you're finding this video, because this is where you landed on in YouTube, this is part of a video series where you can follow along step by step. We are going to show you step by step how to make $100 a day online with what we like to call the $9.97 easy business, which is called Got Backup, which is the product and the company that we are promoting as affiliates. And so when you're on my channel, you can just hit, on any of my videos, if you're on a video, you just hit Richard Weberg. Like if I go to one of these videos here and play it. So it's an ad's being played, but you would just click my name here like this, take you to my channel.
Hello, my friends.
So if you're on this video, you can just hit my name. It'll bring you to the channel. And I suggest you just hit play all, and it'll start from the first video in the series. It's important that you start there. And when you hit play all, I'll show you what happens.
Hello, my friend.
Over here, it will load the videos. So you can just go next, 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 and go through the process. So each day I put out videos in this series, and we are walking you through step by step on how to make $100 per day through affiliate marketing with a program called Got Backup. And in today's video, we're going to talk about advertising, and we're going to start advertising your link, because that's the meat and potatoes of making money online. You have to get your offers found. And so that's what we're going to focus in on today. Now, I want you to think of the internet as a giant ball of hay, okay? It's this big ball of hay because, if you lost a needle or a penny or a quarter in that hay pile, or I don't know if you were like me as a kid, they had the sawdust days or, days at a local park, and the kids, they'd get a great big pile of sawdust and they put a bunch of change in it. We'd go nuts trying to find the change. Well, it's like that online. There's a lot of different offers out there. There's a lot of people promoting stuff. Everybody's trying to make money. So you have to be found a lot. And how do you do that? You can either do it through free traffic, which, doing free advertising, which you got like social media, like Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn. You got these places that you can advertise for free, and we will get into some of those methods in these steps, in this video series, because they do play a role. It's just normally, unless you have a huge following on social media, or you have a bunch of free advertising that you've already set up with some other, marketing you've been doing because you have experience online, a lot of that is slower. But it has its place, and it does add. And it's not as scalable as paid traffic. Like, I can do 1 million YouTube videos, and I'll never know how many people are going to sign up from, the YouTube videos. Or I can make 1 million posts on Facebook. You're never going to be able to determine mathematically how many are going to sign up or buy the product or service. It's just impossible, because you don't know how many people it's going to be exposed to. It all depends on the algorithm or how much following you have on those different things. So we're going to concentrate in the very beginning on paid traffic, and we're going to show you some very low cost ways to start promoting your business and building that income. And I want you to think about this. You should have some kind of budget. If you're having a business or you're trying to make money, just because there's lots of things on the internet for free doesn't always mean that is the best way to do it or the only way to do it, because you will struggle for a long time if you don't have something really down pat with free marketing. And like I said, we will get into teaching you free marketing, but I want you to think about a budget. And I'm not talking, you don't need a huge budget. I mean, if all you can afford is, because you're paying for Got Backup at $9.97 a month, which anybody can afford, and this opportunity is amazing and has a crazy good comp plan. So that's why I'm saying make sure you start at the beginning of the series if you haven't, because we explain more about that. And so anybody can afford the business, but now you got to market it. Now, if you literally don't have any other money, I mean, you literally have zero money, well, then you're going to have to, go to the videos once we have them done in the series, because we just started doing this series 4 days ago at this point. I mean, if you look at the dates of the other videos. So we will get into that, but you should have a budget, $50 a month, $100 a month, whatever you can set aside as a budget to advertise, because that's the faster you're going to get to $100 a day beyond. We're going to show you how to build this thing, because we're going to build this into its own 6-figure plus income. That's what I'm shooting for with my own Got Backup business, which we will accomplish. We've accomplished that with many affiliate programs. But this thing long term is going to be huge. And so if you put together the resources and do it right, the sky's the limit of what you can make. You just have to take this step by step. And so come up with a budget of some kind so you can start advertising your business quicker and start building those leads like we did in the last video. We showed you how to set up your lead system and put in 3 follow-up emails that we put in the docs. And the doc is listed below that video. There will be one listed below this video today, the same doc, where we're going to use a swipe from there as well. So what we're going to start with is Udemy. You may or may not heard of Udemy, but Udemy is a solo ad marketplace where you can buy email ads from other marketers who are part of the Udemy platform, plain and simple. And you buy it by the click, and you will get a certain number of leads to your Got Backup tour page that will start the process very fast of you getting leads in your system. Because usually once you buy a solo ad, the leads can start anywhere from in a couple hours or coming in to within a couple days. All depends on the person you're buying from and when they have the next available slot open for you. So it will start very quickly, and I'm going to show you how to put in an email swipe and get your link and walk you through the entire process. And like I said, in later videos, we will get into many different aspects of advertising that are free, some paid, and both kinds, because you're going to need both to build a very successful business online. And that's how you build to $100, making $100 consistently every day plus, and growing it to 6+ figures. The other thing I want you to, a last reminder before we get into purchasing the solo ad, is don't get sidetracked. Don't get shiny diamond fever. Through this process and being online, you're human, and there are tons of other people advertising all kinds of different stuff, and you're going to be exposed to it. You've already been exposed to it, and you'll be exposed to it more marketing your business. Don't get shiny diamonds and think the grass is greener on the other side. We have been marketing online, me and my son, for a combined 29+ years. We know what works, and we have longevity in what we are doing, meaning the parent company with this Got Backup product and service and the comp plan. The parent company's been online for 20+ years and has paid us like clockwork, paid myself personally for over a decade like clockwork every single week, residual income. And we keep growing that income. We've made over $270,000 just from one of the particular offers of this parent company, Now Lifestyle GVO. And me and my son have been building together that income for a while now, but we also promote many other affiliate programs. But what I want to say about that is don't get sidetracked, because when you do that, you're going to jump from thing to thing to thing. And the thing that makes you all the money online is the marketing. Okay, if you have a good product and service and a great company like what we're promoting with Got Backup and the parent company, you want to build that in and learn how to build that into 6 figures before you ever start promoting anything else, really. Because otherwise you won't ever build it into a consistent income, because it's the marketing that is going to make all the money. Yes, you want a good product or service, and Got Backup is a great product or service. But it's the marketing of it that is going to make you all of the money. And I really need you to understand that. When I learned that, my first 2.5 years online, I made absolutely nothing. Now, I've been doing this for over 18 years. And once I learned that it was the marketing and the process, I started making money hand over fist and started making more money in 1 month than I had made in the prior 2.5 years, almost 3 years of me failing. because I thought it was a product or service, and I kept jumping around, throwing links all over for all these different stuff, kept joining all this stuff, and I didn't focus on the marketing. Once I did, it's night and day difference. And that's why my videos tend to be a little bit longer. As you can see in my other videos, I try to give you the details and give you those golden nuggets that are actually going to help you, because I really do give a shit. Excuse my French. I really do care. I want you to be successful. I remember what it was like to struggle. You're going to have to come up with some kind of budget, because this is a business. You can try doing it all for free, and you better have a lot of free advertising at your disposal, because it's going to be a much slower process. And we want you to get there faster. There are a lot of good free methods. You just got to get them down pat, and you can consistently make sales. But paid traffic is going to help kick it in gear and get you learning the process faster, because you're going to have lead flow instantly. Okay, so enough about that. We're going to get started here. And so what you need to do is log into your Got Backup back office. So I'm going to log in here to the demo account. As you know, I have a full Now Lifestyle account and a full GBO account, for that matter, from the parent company, because I've been with them for so long, and then me and my son joined Now Lifestyle together. And Got Backup, all of you, for the most part, will be seeing a back office like this one. And again, this is the default. This is what I'll be using for most of these videos, because this is what most of you will be. Mine has a lot of other products and services and a lot of other inner workings to what's going on in mine, because I have a lot of other tools and stuff like that. So I just want you to realize that always, that I'm in a demo account. This is a demo account provided to me by Joel. So when you log into your back office, where you're going to go is these digital tools here in this tab, or we could go to promotional tools under this video. Watch this video here if you haven't yet. Click on digital tools. I'll just do it from in the left-hand menu here, and I'll go to reseller tools. So I'm going to go to that. This is where we're going to find your main links. This one here is more like the product. It really showcases the product. This one showcases the product and the opportunity. And this is what we want, because we are focusing on growing a team together, as well as people using the product and service. So this sells people the product and service. They must buy it to be able to promote the opportunity, and they join the affiliate program. So this is what we're going to be focused on. And this is the best page to use. So you're going to click on this image, and we're going to just keep our link ready down here to copy and paste. Okay, so if you scroll down, then once it loads the page, and underneath this image, you'll see now your link right here, which we can copy and paste. So the other thing now you're going to do is you're going to want to join Udemy, and I will put a link in the video description. So make sure under, one of my videos, like if you're on a video like this, click on show more. See the show more button right here? You just click on show more, and I'm going to do it. And that will open up all of these other, like the doc that you will be using is in here. Everything that we'll be using will be always links to it here. And I already have Udemy listed here. So under this video, it will be the same way. This one's under day 1. And this doc here will be listed under the video as well. And I'll make a note about it so you know which link to click on. So once you join Udemy through a link underneath in my description in my YouTube video, what will happen is you'll be brought to Udemy. You'll join, you'll put in your information and join. I'm already a member, and it auto logs me in all the time. So I'm not going to show you how to sign up. You can figure out how to sign up. It's just put in your information and sign up. It's free to sign up. So make sure you grab your free account. And then back here, the thing we're going to concentrate on first is adding a swipe, which was an ad text. This is what they call it back here. And the solo ad seller may use it or may not use it, but I always put one in, and I have a bunch back here already. But what we need to do is click on add text. Okay. And you can see I already got one back here for Got Backup that I tested. This one did pretty well. We could actually copy this one. I will add this one to the docs as well, because this one is pretty dang good. But I'm going to show you how from the docs I will put this one in there, and you don't have to choose the one I use. I add a bunch of them here, and I use different ones and test them out. and I'm going to give you access to the different types of the ones I use, but I will add this one to the docs, but I want to show you how to add one. So I'm going to go to add text right here, and I'm going to click on, and this one I just tested with 100 click solo ad. Some of these I haven't tested yet that I have back here, or I've doubled them because I've done videos to show people how to do this. And you can see I got many that have all kinds of different clicks, or some have 0, some have thousands, because I've sent and used Udemy a lot, so you can see that. You can see 6,597, 1,000. Here's one 7,364 clicks. We buy a lot of traffic. So does it work? Absolutely. Otherwise, we wouldn't keep buying all that traffic. Okay? I just want you to realize we've bought lots of solo ads. And we've multiplied that into a lot of money. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to learn how to trade $50 for $100. And we'll do that all day long because that just multiplies out your money. So solo ads are scalable, meaning when you get it down, find some good people to buy from, you can scale that indefinitely. You can keep purchasing solo ads and just keep building a bigger income. Because remember, the income we're building in Got Backup is going to be a lot of residual because the people will keep the product. Okay. Once people use the Got Backup product and service and back up their devices and their computer so that they're secure and stored, they're not going to ditch the product. The product only costs $9.97 a month. You're going to build a lot of residual income, and in all the multiple different ways that we get paid that I explained in either the first or second video in the series. So let's get started. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to click on add new ad text. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. You could just add new link, but I like to add a full my own, because I have had sellers back here tell me, wow, your ad swipes are excellent. Can I steal it for myself? I was like, yeah, go ahead, use it. Of course you can. And that was from people that I bought from. So I have a ton of experience at writing these things. So just click on add new. If you have none back here, maybe this button is over here. I'm not sure because I have so many already here, but just click on add new ad text. Now we're going to go to the document, which will be below this video in the description. And you can see some stuff here in the beginning. This is for the lead capture system follow-up emails in video 3 that you'll follow and plug in. I give you all of the copy, exactly what to do. I walk you through. But we're going to scroll down until we get to the section down here where it's called Solo Ad Email Swipes. Can be used in safe list and mailers as well. Safe list and mailers, there's another thing we'll get into, which is a lot of free advertising. In one of the videos, we'll get into that because you can use them effectively. They're just a lot slower, but you can really develop a nice flow of leads and signups using them when you use a lot of them. And you can use those all for free. But it takes a lot of setting up and time on your part, so we'll get into that later. But now we're going to concentrate on true solo ads, which we're going to buy from Udemy. Okay, so here's some copy right here for the first solo ad email swipe. I like this one a ton, but we're going to scroll down. I'm going to, let's see, one I haven't added in a while. We're going to use this one. You'll see that each one is separated when you finally get to the bottom of each one by these dots. And then it starts off with the subject, and you scroll all the way down till the dots, because that means that's the end of it. Okay, so we're going to go copy this, left click, highlight, drag over it, copy it. We're going to take that, we're going to go to Udemy, paste that in the subject line. And if you don't know the keyboard shortcuts, you can use, once you highlight and drag across, left click, drag across to highlight something. Some people don't know how to copy and paste. You hit Control C on your keyboard at the same time. That's copy. Control V on your keyboard is paste. That's a keyboard shortcut. If your device you're using to follow along these videos, don't do like mine does, where I can just use my mouse and right click and left click and stuff like that. Okay, now we're going to grab this email copy. We're going to go all the way down to where it ends, and you can see this one ends right here because it's between the dot and the dot. That's just a page break, and we want all of that. So we're going to click on copy after we highlight it, come to Udemy, we're going to paste it in. Okay, so now that we got this pasted in, I'm looking at the spacing, and I like that spacing. I'm not going to change any of the spacing for this one. Like if it showed up bad, it'd be like that, and all bunched together, and I don't want that. You want it easily readable. So this is what I do. I always like to make sure you got some good spacing. Okay, so now you're going to sign off on it. So I'm going to hit right there and sign off with me and Johnny's name. You would put your name there. Okay, now we're going to go into Got Backup, and we're just going to simply copy the link to clipboard. So you're going to copy this link. We're going to go back to Udemy, and right here where it says click here now, we're going to left click, drag, and highlight that. We're going to click on this little link. Click on that. We're going to paste over that because you don't want HTTPS twice in there, and you see it already had it in there. So you want to make sure you only see HTTPS once, and your link is in there, and your username's on the end. This is the, count I'm using. This isn't our username, so I'm not going to actually send this out. I'm just showing you by, like I explained earlier, using the demo account. So now I scroll over to here, make sure there's no extra space there, and I click OK. And you can see now it's hyperlinked. That again is so when this email gets delivered, your link is hyperlinked. And that means it's clickable when they send your solo ad out. So when people are interested now, they'll click on that and they'll put in their information. They'll become a lead in your Got Backup system. And with what we did in the video yesterday, the third video, you already have your 3 follow-up emails in place. They will start to get your follow-up emails, and they will start to get the company's follow-up emails on your behalf to turn them into a sale and a fellow teammate. Okay? So then you would have to change, I put trust us. We've been doing this stuff online now for a combined 29 years. This is where you may have to edit some of it to fit you. You can put something else here. Like, you're going to absolutely love this business. It's amazing, super inexpensive, and you can make as much money as you desire. The company, you could change this where it says we have to the company has already helped thousands of others finally live the .com lifestyle, and they have. Joel has paid out millions of dollars in commissions over the years to affiliates worldwide. So this is where you might need to edit some of them a little bit and just come up with a line here. That's all. Just keep the rest of it pretty much the same and edit anything that really doesn't apply to you. And I'm not going to take the time and retype mine for you. You can figure out just a little line. Some of these you won't have to edit at all, but they are good the way it is written, and it has gotten us good conversion because it all fits together, and each part of this does a certain job. Okay, this email swipe. So now that that's there, you can be next. You can add it in another spot. Click here to start earning immediately. Okay, so we put in a little call to action again. So we got 2 of them in there. I like to put 2 in every email swipe, and click here to start earning immediately. And I'm just going to hyperlink this, left click, drag over it, click on that. Again, paste over that. And now I got my link in there. Left arrow key all the way over left, make sure there's no extra space, hit OK. So that's as hard as this. That's how you add an email swipe, and then you click save. Right here, there's probably a button behind my photo. You're watching this video and you have my photo in the little bottom right-hand corner. There's an orange save button in there. Just hit that orange save button. It will save it, okay? If you can't see it, because I can't see if you can see it while you're watching this. All right. So now that we've done that, we're going to find a seller to buy from. And I'm going to tell you exactly how we choose people to buy from. So you can change the search parameters like price max. So the lowest price you can find clicks back here is 40 cents. And there's a lot of good sellers at that price, 40 cents a click. Okay. So I like to look to see people with positive ratings, repeat orders. So I'm going to put at least 20% there. Sometimes I put higher than that. Just depends. Got sales. This means that's what's great about Udemy. Udemy with the solo ad marketplace tells you people will publicly can comment on every one of their sellers after their solo ad has ran. And this means the number of people see only sellers who have generated sales for customers on 100 last solos. That means people have reported, not everybody leaves a comment, but at least this is a gauge to tell you, hey, people have gotten immediate sales from this seller. Does that mean you're gonna? No. It just means the possibility to get immediate sales after the solo ad is just finished running are there. Now, I forgot my coffee and my throat's getting dry, but we'll see if we can make it through. So, a lot of times your sales are going to come in the follow up through your follow up messages and through the company following up. That's how email marketing works. And so we're going to teach you in these videos how to broadcast an email to your list, which is very easy. And we're going to walk you through that later on too. But first, you got to start getting leads. And we already put in follow-up emails in place that go out automatically on your behalf. So you got those. And then the company is also going to email them on your behalf. So that's the follow-up process. They are going to get followed up with. And that's great because that's where most of the sales happen. But this is where people do report immediate sales. So we do sometimes put this in here because we want to see that this list is producing sales, okay, or at least has. And then you can click on any of these to change the demographics of the search. You can save it then. So when you come back here again, repeat orders, all niches, price max, or you can change that. See, just by clicking on the thing, all niches, marketing, finance, health, you can choose whatever. I just leave it on all niches for when I do my search because I can read what they have. And then pricing, I usually keep it at 40 cents because I generally, I do buy some more expensive ones that are back here. You can see it goes as high as $2, but generally we're buying most of ours back here somewhere between 40 and 55 cents. Those have been some of the best sellers to us. So we've always stuck there. We haven't upped the price in this particular one. When we want higher clicks, we buy from Traffic Authority. Traffic Authority pricing is more in line with $1 something a click, like $1.10 a click. And we buy from Traffic Authority, which there'll be a link for Traffic Authority because we do vary our traffic when we make purchases. And the Traffic Authority link will be in our description as well. These are the two main platforms we buy from. So I leave it at 40 cents, and you can see there's some sellers listed back here. I bought from Kevin Hansen before, Faisal James. I've bought from every one of these people practically. Miriam Feldman. So let's see here. I think we're going to buy from, I'm just going to pick one. I'm not going to purchase because I just did an email swipe that I'm not going to use right now to purchase. And I'm not going to type in my credit card information for you. I do have some funds back here right now, but I'm going to show you that process. So a lot of people have reported sales, 84% of getting immediate sales from her solo ads. Like I said, it doesn't mean you're going to get them immediately. Most sales happen in the follow-up process. Okay, so I'm going to click on her, and that's all you do. Just click on her name or click on any one of those people's names that you decide you want to buy from. And that's the other thing I want to show you real quick is each one of these people, when you click on them, besides seeing this stuff right here, 40 cents, click, number of people reporting sales, thumbs up, thumbs down. You can see how many people have gave a thumbs up that their solo ad was good. But you got to remember, depends on who's using them too. Sometimes people get thumbs down from solo ads because there's a lot of people who come by back here that use a sales page that don't understand you need to be using a lead capture page like Got Backup provides you. You need to be getting leads and being able to follow up with them. Sometimes people use some pages they made themselves that are not don't convert at all or don't even work. You get all kinds. So I want you to understand, not everybody understands and has training or help like these videos that I'm doing so that make sure that they're doing the right stuff. Okay. And then what I want to show you is when you click on them, you'll see here that, I have had 2 solo ads here since April or since January, 2 from her. But anyway, when you scroll down, this is where you'll choose your email swipe if you have more than one. And I'll show you that in a minute. But what I want to show you is the other information you can read through. How soon will it start? Do you over deliver on clicks? Meaning a lot. Some of them do give you an overage, meaning 10, 15, 20% over. So if you order 100 clicks, you might get 110 or 115 or 120 actually. They show you where most of their traffic is from. You want tier 1, which is mostly English speaking countries. It just gives you the best results usually. Some countries, they don't speak English much. So it's up to you. But we tend to stick with tier one countries where at least they have English speaking. A lot of the population can speak English. So then you can see, got sales. These people, this is the public aspect of people reporting on their solo ads. Like I said, not everybody leaves a comment after their solo ad run, but you want to go through here and make sure there's some good public comments about them. And if everything looks good like that, then you go ahead and you scroll back up and you go, okay, how many clicks am I going to buy? What's my budget? Okay, so if I was going to buy 300 clicks, I'd leave it right here. And you can see this date here is when my solo ad is going to run. They can't deliver 300 clicks till May 7th. A lot of people buy from this person, okay? So this is scheduled out. And sometimes when you change how many clicks, it may change this date. Otherwise, you look here and you can go, okay, see, these are all sold out. We can't even get one before May 7th from this person. And that's the way it is back here sometimes, because there are a lot of people buying solo ads from all kinds of different niches, and marketing programs come back here to buy solo ads because they work. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to close that. So I get back to here. And if I was going to purchase from this person, which I probably will when I use my other link, because I'm going to try that swipe that I just showed you next, because walked you through putting in, because I don't have that particular one back here. So I'll go back and put in my credit card information and order 300 clicks, because I don't have quite that amount in my account. But I'm going to choose this swipe, easy as it gets. You can see the link that you've put in, or in the past I have, from all these different things we promoted. And I have a ton back here. But this one is the new one I put in for Got Backup. And I'm going to click on it, and it's going to load it. And you should probably have only one back here, unless you've bought from Udemy in the past because you have some experience marketing. So we put this in here, and everything looks good, and that's selected. And here's where I could change it if I just put a link. When you go to add text or you add a new one, you can only use a link if you want. And then here you would put only link, and then they would write the email swipe. And sometimes they do anyway, but I like to put my own like I explained. So once that's in there, and I choose how many clicks, see this person, you can literally choose as low. They do not go down to 100 clicks. This person will only sell you 150 clicks. Some of them have their minimums. If that's not in your budget, like that would cost $63. Okay, that's great. $63 for 150 clicks. I would buy that. That's not that's not super high or anything. But some of these you can get down to 100 clicks if your budget is less. On average, the lowest price you will pay is like $45, because $40 plus the Udemy fee of like $3 comes out to like $43, $45 or something like that. That's about as low as you're going to find in about 100 clicks. So once you have that, I always check the box, allow the seller to start. It's always checked, and I always make sure it is, so that they can start my solo ad sooner if a slot does open up. Now, once you do this, all you would do to check out is I could use my balance, because I have enough in there right now. But like I said, I had to go back and change this particular link to my own. But I'm going to buy 300 when I do. So I would then go to here and go check out. And when I go to check out, buy now, see, I just had to scroll up, and now I would select my payment method of credit card or PayPal. And I'm not going to put in my details for my payment processors in the video. I will do that after the video is done, but you just select your method of payment, either credit card, debit card, or PayPal, and you go ahead and purchase your clicks. And then what will happen is, on your home page, once you do, you will get a notification that your solo ad has started, and you can go to orders here at any time, click on orders, and it'll tell you when your solo ad is started and when it's delivered. See, this is finished and rated. These are solo ads I've had. Okay. And that's it. That's how quickly you start getting traffic. And depending upon, which seller you choose, will determine, how fast your solo ad starts. Like, let's take a look at Kevin Hansen. I bought from him before. And if we go, let's go down to May 5th. See, this person can start delivering in 2 days. And sometimes they do start them early. So even though you select May 5th, let's see if they have any other open slots. Nope, sold out until May 5th. So you would just leave that date as May 5th if you were buying from this person. And this person sells a minimum of 100 clicks. So you'll see, yeah, $43. I was right about that. I always forget, but I never buy hardly any more 100 clicks. I do sometimes if I have leftover money in my balance because I put more in than what I was purchasing. And sometimes I do that. So you got $43. You would check out, and the same thing. You put in your details and pay for your solo ad. And leads will start coming in on that date or sooner, and people will start getting followed up with it. Hopefully every time you start to make a few sales as your leads go through the process. This thing is super high converting. It's the thing you focus on is getting leads, advertising this tour page. The more leads you get going through this tour page, the more you advertise it, the more income potential that you're going to have, because it's like filling a funnel. You want to fill that funnel full of leads, and then as those leads start going through that funnel on the bottom, the sales start coming out the bottom. And you want to just keep filling that funnel full of leads. And the people who make millions of dollars online every year doing affiliate marketing like this, they're putting the most leads in the funnel. There's a regular way of scaling income, and that's learning to use paid traffic along with free traffic. That's why we do both, because they both can get you leads and signups. But paid traffic, once you see and keep track of demographics and you find sellers that have been producing for you very well, you start trading that money for more solo ads and building your residual income until you get your residual income to a point. Meaning, like if all of a sudden you got $100 coming from got backup, and you're going to get paid, you get paid your $100 for your commissions because you just got started. You take that $100 now, you go reinvest it in more solo ads. You keep putting in your own money budget until you start getting money coming out. And once you do, then you start using that money and you keep growing your income by keep reinvesting it into more and more solo ads to get your income growing, because a lot of that, your income is going to be residual because of how people love this service and how they will keep it for years and years, many of them. I've had the parent company's products for the longest product I've owned of theirs is over a decade. So somebody has made commissions off of me for well over a decade. Okay? And they've made more money off of me because when I bought other things, they got paid again. That's the way the system works. So make sure that you follow the advice that we're giving you. I'm giving you everything we got. I will literally, through these videos, walk you through every little aspect. Maybe something you don't use, maybe something you do. But just remember, everything that we do is how we make money, a lot of money fast. And that's what you will see in the results if you follow what we do. So other than that, my friends, I hope this gave you a lot of great insight and helped you tremendously in getting your business kickstarted. And we will see you in the next video. Have a great day, my friend.